Welcome to Live with Aaron and Kelly. I'm Aaron.
And I'm Kelly V. Dolan. How's everybody doing? We have got the one and only Derek Haas on the phone, creator of Chicago Fire. Are you there, Derek?
I am here. I'm very excited. This is the one I've been looking forward to all morning.
Awesome.
How are you guys?
We're good. Now, Derek, are you in Los Angeles or are you in Chicago right now?
I'm in L.A. currently. My partner, Michael Brandt, is actually directing the episode 16 and is in Chicago right now.
Now, have you been out there for part of the filming? And if so, what's it been like?
I am there. I've been there more than I care to remember over the last year, and it's great. I mean, Chicago's been incredible, rolled out the red carpet for us, and we just have an awesome casting crew.
Well, Derek, from what I understand, you like popcorn. What's up with that? You have your Twitter is Popcorn Haas.
Well, and you also have a website, Popcorn Fiction, right? Or I was checking that out.
I do like. I mean, I've written some popcorn movies. I think that's where that came from. Just big action, big budget movies, and so I started a website that prints short stories that are more genre short stories rather than sort of literary short stories. So that's where popcorn came from.
Very cool. Now, I have to let you know that Garrett's Popcorn is my favorite popcorn in Chicago, although my mother thinks Nuts on Clark is. Have you had any of the popcorn in Chicago?
Oh, yeah. The Garrett's Popcorn, we stood in line. I have two boys. We stood in line on the one right off of Michigan Avenue, and they do this, it's like cheesy and caramel.
Oh,
it's
my
crazy,
gosh.
But it was delicious.
And you tweeted you have one hidden on the set. Where did you have to hide it from everybody else?
They make it where they put it in some plastic so you can take it to go, and there's a whole stash of it hidden that I won't tell anyone where it is on the set.
No, but seriously, like, Aaron, I know you've never had this popcorn, but it's like gold. Like, when you have it on set, people will take it, and it becomes almost like a diamond. You know what I mean? Like, they will steal it from you at any cost.
Yeah, I can't have lighting guys walking off with my dress popcorn. Yeah.
Well, I gotta say, now you're I was very impressed with your background. Wanted to coming out soon because you guys are writing that. Wanted was awesome.
Yep.
What's going on with Wanted 2?
Well, we've written the movie, and now we have a meeting with Timur, the director who did the first one, who we really like and are good friends with, and then we're going to talk to Universal and make sure that the budget works, and they'll start casting.
Can you just write in like a radio host that turns into an assassin? It could be Kelly or Aaron.
Would you like to be a dead body on Chicago Fire? I mean, that might...
Okay,
I'd love to be a dead body.
I would be anything on that show, only because, I mean, seriously, it's shot in my hometown, and my mom would just go crazy the fact that I would be in Chicago. Now, do you guys shoot the majority in Chicago? Because I've watched the show, and I know a lot of the exterior scenes are definitely shot in Chicago. I'm recognizing the L's and all that kind of stuff. Do you shoot 100% there?
The whole show is set in Chicago. It's all shot there. We try to use locations. In fact, in the episode tonight, it opens at the top of the Willis Tower, which used to be the Sears Tower.
Oh my gosh.
But Kelly, can you just yell for me real quick? Help! My kitten is stuck in the tree. That'll be your audition.
Okay, I'm gonna try it right now.
All right.
Help! My kitten is stuck in the tree. Aaron, look.
Hired.
Did you guys hear that? Did you hear that?
Wow.
Seriously?
That's how it's done.
Seriously, I'm going to send in the tape. Seriously, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, Derek, awesome. Derek, I've also read a lot about your writing and how you've teamed up with Michael Brandt, I believe it is. What's it been like, having a writing partner? I also have a business partner too out in Los Angeles, and sometimes when you get into the whole creative process, you have difference of opinions, and your creative work can almost be like your children. How do you maintain that relationship, or did you guys know right away that this is going to be a perfect fit? I'm going to get along with this guy.
Yeah, we've been friends for 20 years. We went to college together, and when we were in college, we took a screenwriting class together, and we realized we liked the same things. We thought the same things were funny. We liked the same movies. And in fact, that screenwriting professor's name was Bob Darden. And so if you watch any of our things, we always have a Darden die in every movie or Now the TV show, the first guy to die was Darden.
That's good trivia. Trivia night. We're going to add that to the trivia list.
A little tribute to him. But Michael's great. I write to try to impress him, and it makes we just make a good team.
Now, Chicago. Why did you choose Chicago for Los Angeles, New York, the obvious choices? Why Chicago?
Yeah, the reason we set it there was we were looking for a city that just looks cinematic. Everywhere you point the camera is something interesting. and then B, it's a city that was really born out of fire. It the whole city burned down.
Yes.
And then rebuilt and modern architecture started in Chicago. And so such a rich fire tradition. And then we went there and we spent 3 weeks doing ride-alongs and doing 24-hour shifts with the fire department. And you sit at one of those tables and you listen to these guys tell stories, and in the same 5 minutes you'll be laughing so hard you fall out of your chair, and then you'll be wiping tears out of your eyes with the next story. And we just realized this is a show.
Somebody actually tweeted, you had a lot of tweets.
Yeah, you did.
Asking for questions. One person, I don't have their name in front of me because I don't think I thought of it earlier, but to put it down. But one of them asked, do you have like a favorite fire station out there that you trained with?
Yeah, well, it's what happens is there's 85 fire stations or something like that around the city, but 3 of them house squads, and squad is the sort of elite firemen. So you got squad 1, squad 2, and squad 5 actually, and so we ride along with those 3 squads, and one of them is out of Firehouse 42, which is kind of how we based our firehouse, which has an ambulance, it has a battalion chief, it has a squad, and it has a truck, and it has an engine. And so it's a big firehouse. There's a lot of stuff going on. It was right downtown, and you take a right out of that firehouse and you're in a not so desirable area, and you take a left and you're in penthouses, and that's really what we were going for.
Because you could get both dynamics. That's pretty cool.
It's so interesting just hearing you talk about the city, because I'm so familiar with it being from the city, and I really applaud you guys. We spoke with an actor that had been on Mo Galini.
Mo was great.
Yeah, we interviewed him not too long ago, and I put him through the Chicago test. The 20 questions what he liked about Chicago, but it's just I just want to applaud you guys as creators for actually shooting in that city, just because it is such a rich city. And I do know there's quite a bit of talent and people that do want to work in that city. Do you guys cast out of there, or is it primarily out of Los Angeles?
No, we do both. I mean, we cast, I would bet 80% of the roles are Chicago roles. And then we have casting out in New York and L.A. As need be. But some of the great, actors on the show are from Chicago, and a lot of the guest stars are from Chicago. No, I have been amazed at how we'll write something, and I can't believe that they actually get to that location and shoot it. I mean, we had a window washer cart banging into the side of the Trump Tower. We wrote this scene set at the top of the Willis Tower. We're on the Columbus Drive Bridge in the middle of the day with an accident. It's been amazing.
Well, okay. Now, some questions from the Twitter followers.
Sure.
One of them, let's see, at Franny James asked, please ask Derek Haas when we will finally get to see Casey and Severide bromance developed on the Chicago fire.
That's an ongoing bromance. That is, it really was at odds at the beginning of the series, and they've sort of drifted closer together and more in each other's circles. But they really are on 2 different trucks. It's truck and squad, and even though they're from one family, so to speak, Firehouse 51, they're always going to be a little bit at odds. So we'll see both. We'll see them growing up, and we'll see them struggling to maintain that friendship.
I think you just gave a little spoiler, because everybody's wondering is Severide going to go to Spain? That's going to be on tonight, his big decision, right?
Yeah, and I think the answer will surprise people. It's not. I don't think I gave anything away.
Oh, okay.
You'll see how we handle this. Yeah.
We're always trying to find out what happens before. Now, Aaron, then it spoils it. We need to just relax sometimes.
I know, and it is tonight. I can't wait to see that.
That's awesome.
I don't blame you.
That's awesome. Well, I know time's running out, but thank you so much for your time. And we will be definitely checking out Chicago Fire every single Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. And I just got to say that at Han5Stead is one of your biggest fans, so feel free to check her out on Twitter. She is like, oh my God, you're talking to one of the creators of Chicago Fire. Oh my gosh. And my family is, and everybody, in Chicago just really appreciates the show. So just wanted to let you know.
Now, quick question.
So I'm live tweeting it tonight, so anybody who wants to tune in and see some behind the scenes stuff.
Awesome.
Live tweeting the.
Give out your tweet address real quick.
It's at Popcorn Haas.
HAAS. Now, before we let you go, I got to ask, what is your... how do they get the fire scenes? Do you take them out of a hat, all the different problems that can happen, or do you come up with them yourself?
No, we just have good ears. We listen to the firemen tell us stories, and we have a deputy district chief named Steve Chikarotis who's been our consultant, and they tell us things, and you hear stories, and that's the thing is all of these. Anytime they go out on a call, it's interesting, and you just write it down and noodle it and drop our characters into this world.
Wow.
Have you had any challenges because of, the fires and the really serious situations and you're shooting on locations? Have you had any interesting, challenges with the filming process?
The only thing that's been we have great special effects, and so as far as danger is concerned, no, we've been totally safe with our people. But the thing is that it's arduous work for these actors. I mean, we had them dangling off the side of a church roof. We have them. They actually went into Lake Michigan last week when it was 1 degree.
Oh my God!
And put on the scuba gear. And so we just keep demanding stuff. But you know what? The actors love it.
Yeah,
I would too. In fact, I'm going to audition for you right now. Dead scene. This is me.
We'll have to send you the video. Aaron literally just passed out on my shoulder right now, and he kind of hurt my shoulder.
Sorry,
it's okay.
It goes with the territory on Chicago Fire.
Exactly.
All right, Derek. Thank you so very much for taking a moment with us.
Thanks so much, Derek, and make sure everybody tunes in every single Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern to Chicago Fire on NBC News. I'm Kelly V. Dolan,
and I'm Aaron Michael Sanchez,
and you're watching Live with Aaron and Kelly.